Think the success of your next development happens when the concrete trucks hit the site? You're wrong. In the high-stakes world of New Zealand property, your profit is actually secured or lost months before you break ground. Hi everyone, if you're developing property in 2026, whether it's a subdivision, a commercial block, or medium density housing, you need to know the rules of engagement. I'm talking about the CIC Design Guidelines. Now I know guidelines sounds like boring box ticking, but for us as developers, this framework is actually the engine room of the project. It defines exactly who does what and when. It's the difference between a smooth build and a project plagued by variations and disputes. Today I'm breaking this down into 3 key phases that will help you protect your capital and keep your funders happy. First up, let's talk about the setup. This covers project establishment through to develop design. In 2026, stage 1 is critical. This is where you stress test your feasibility and check your zoning before you commit significant capital. You need to validate your yield assumptions right here. Once you move into stages 2A and 2B, you're coordinating the design. By 2026, we are seeing BIM, Building Information Modeling, as a standard tool on larger projects. Use this phase to run clash detection digitally. It is much cheaper to move a pipe on a computer screen now than it is to move a concrete wall later. By the end of this phase, your scope and budget should be locked down. Point 2 is where the rubber meets the road, detailed design and procurement. In stage 3, your team creates the documents for consent. You need to be hyper-aware of the November 2025 Building Code updates, specifically the H1 energy efficiency requirements. If your documentation is rushed here, you are just shifting risk to the construction phase, which means variations and delays. Then comes procurement. We've moved past just picking the lowest price under the current NZS 3910. 2023 contract standards. You're looking for a builder who can deliver on program and quality. The roles have changed too. You've now got distinct contract administrators and independent certifiers involved, so make sure your team structure reflects that. Finally, point 3, the build and the handover. During construction, your consultants are there to ensure the reality on site matches the design intent, but the real pro move is stage 5, post-completion. It's not just about handing over keys, it's about the defects period and the digital handover. We're talking as-built documentation and federated BIM models. This data is gold for institutional investors. If you want to release your retentions and finalize accounts smoothly, you need to take this stage seriously. Using the CIC framework isn't just admin, it's your best defense against risk in a tight market. It gives your lenders confidence and keeps your project on track. Visit klug.co.nz for expert property development advice.